Welcome to Quantum Finance. My name is Parker. I'm the head trader here, but I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. So in today's video, we'll take a look at the economic data, we'll go over some news, we'll do a market recap, and then we'll look at the trading opportunities from today. And remember, if you do enjoy the content, feel free to like and subscribe. So in today's economic data here, we did have the consumer confidence come out worse than expected here at 102.9 with 108.5 forecasted. Turning to the calendar, tomorrow, Wednesday, March 29th, we do have pending home sales and crude oil inventories. So now we'll look at some news. Here we have the U.S. home prices fall in January for the 7th consecutive month. 5.1% decline over the last 7 months is the largest 7-month decline since 2011-2012, but prices are still 38% higher than they were 3 years ago. And this is the home price decline by city, a percent change from the high. As you can see here, these are the top 15 cities here. Nationally, home prices are down 5% from their post-pandemic peak, but mortgage rates have more than doubled to an average of 6.5%. And this is Christine Lagarde. She is the president of the ECB here. And in this video, she was going over how, the next step in the central bank type of process is to do a central bank digital currency because, if you've seen everything that's happened with the bank, the fiat system is, we're almost done with that. We've been in this current fiat system for a while now, and every 80 to 100 years we do have a regime change and a power structure change here in the world. So we're about at that time. So we all know that CBDCs are coming, and it's just, this is her just saying it right here that central banks have to use CBDCs or they will lose control. And the governor of the Bank of Japan says the central bank must be ready to issue a CBDC that coexists with other forms of money. And we also have FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried charged with bribing Chinese government officials. I think it was something like he bribed them with like $40 million or something like that. And in France, we do have 5 major banks rated for a $100 billion fraud. And these are the banks that got rated there. And the European Union approves a law to ban sales of new CO2 emitting cars by 2035. And MI5 is increasing the terror threat level to severe in Northern Ireland and saying a terrorist attack is highly likely there. So now we'll turn to the charts, do a market recap. So here we have the 10-year yield getting a nice green day here, making its way back up towards that midline after bouncing pretty good off that weekly extreme there. The dollar, red day, and the dollar starting to roll down here towards this lower end of the daily range. Yeah, red on the week here. S&P 500, not much action today at all. Wick down through that midline, but did close like right there at it. XRP, here we go, baby. We got another nice day here in XRP, up currently 8.3% with a high of 53 cents. If you remember the previous videos, I was saying we do need to break this high at 55 to get new higher highs here on the weekly chart to really start a new bullish reversal here for the the long-term perspective of XRP. So yeah, we're getting pretty close here on XRP. Let's see how much continuation we can get. See if we can break through this 55-cent level. That'd be really nice if we can get that move here. Bitcoin, slightly green day here. Getting really close to bouncing off that midline. Still pulling back here on the weekly chart. Turning to commodities, we have oil getting continuation after breaking through that midline yesterday. It looks like it wicked off that midline today and got a little push up higher here. Still getting that monster wick on the monthly chart. Gold, green day, still just consolidating here up at the upper end of this daily range. Silver, green day, breaking through yesterday's highs, but still, doing the same as gold, just sitting up here, kind of consolidating at the upper end of the daily range. So now we'll look at the trading opportunities from today. We'll start on the do the volume analysis here on the S&P 500. So another super low volume day, even lower than yesterday. As you can see, the volume has steadily been declining here. Majority buying today, as you can see, but just really low volume. Not much action at all today. Yeah, I think it's more. This is kind of a calm, but calm before the storm type, action we're getting here. So we can look at the 5 minute. Um, so yeah, here's the 5 minute. We did get a gap down here, opening right below yesterday's lows, and then we got kind of a push in the morning, big sell off, a bounce, sold off again, making new lows, and then got a nice recovery into the close here. Um, if you've watched the previous videos, you realize we've had these nice patterns play out, right? Like nice uptrend here, break for a short, nice uptrend break for a short, nice downtrend break for a long, right? Yesterday, nice downtrend break for a long. But today there really wasn't any good patterns. I mean, the volume was just that low. I mean, you can't really, draw any patterns descending from here because yesterday was just a straight down sell off. So you don't really have any good, pattern coming from there. And then, this morning here at 10:30, we got this massive kind of death candle right here down to this daily 20 simple moving average, which, kind of busted any pattern. So you didn't really have any, good patterns to go off of here. Yeah, so there wasn't any like a good pattern trade, but there was a squeeze here with a momentum shift to the downside, which was a good opportunity for a short here. As you can see here, the momentum shift to the downside with the squeeze, as it's getting a trade line VWAP cross to the downside below the VWAP here. And I can zoom out more so you can kind of see what's going on, why it was so bearish. We can start at the 15 minute. As you can see, price breaking down and getting a trade line VWAP crossover to the downside on the 15 minute. On the 30 minute, it was below all the EMAs, getting a bearish cross to the downside here, and then getting a trade line VWAP cross to the downside on the 30 minute as well. And if you look up here at the hour, we kept getting wicked rejected off that trade line before breaking down through that 20 and then just, getting these crosses to the downside below that 100-day moving average, which really just kind of pushed us down. And if you see here on the 2 hour too, we were just kind of, we were wick closing below these moving averages the whole time. So yeah, today was just bearish posture. As you can see, just below the moving averages with bearish crosses. Yeah, that was really all we had to go on today for a trade. Because there wasn't really any patterns that set up nicely, but we did have a good squeeze here. Under all these bearish moving averages and trade line VWAP crossovers. But yeah, I mean, being the low volume, I mean, Alibaba here got a pretty nice move on the day. It had some news out that like the company was splitting into 6 different companies or something, and then they could, all of them could go public on their own, and they were just trying to like diversify for the shareholders and stuff like that. So it got a nice pump on that news. But besides that, there really wasn't any good trades today. I mean, it was just a low volume day. I mean, no real direction. I mean, we got downside, but we also got that nice bounce into the close. But yeah, I mean, there really wasn't any trades today. I mean, this like squeeze to the downside here on the SPY was really the only good opportunity that I liked for the put options. And I do have these put options pulled up here. So if you got long here, like somewhere in this squeeze to the momentum shift, we'll just call it like about in here. We'll call it 73 cents. And on your move to the lows, you're looking at about a 24% gain. And then on that extension to the downside, you're looking at 117% gain on these put options. And these were the 395 today's expiration contracts. But yeah, just another boring day. You can look at this this volume here. I mean, there's been trade setups, but they've been few and far between ever since we've got this real big decline in volume here. I mean, yesterday and today, just, pretty boring days. Not really many good opportunities for big moves or like really nice setups in like individual stocks. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's it. There's not really any other trades I wanted to go over because there really wasn't any I liked. I mean, Oxy here, oil has been strong, so Oxy had a play here where it kind of pulled back into that 50-day and got a nice little bounce to the close, but, not the cleanest setup, but, that was an opportunity there, like with the stock pulling back into its 50-day moving average. but you know, not the best setup, but it was kind of something there that was like towards the top of the list here. Yeah, so I think that'll do it for the video. Appreciate y'all watching, and I will talk to y'all later.